My mother told me once, she said it doesn't matter the conditions or circumstances, right? So the thing is, look, in life, we're going to have bad deals. We're going to have a bad spot where, we messed up. We lost our way. Look, sometimes when the journey is so hard, you're going to lose your way.
Today's video is with Tulam, CEO and founder of Ronin Tactics, a man who combines his Bushido teachings with 23 years in the Special Forces to create these lessons that we are listening to today. Today's video was made possible at Mulliganbrothers.com, where you can now get the Rise and Grind t-shirts and the Inspire Change t-shirts with the link down below, where all the profits go back into making this possible. But before that, 23 years in Special Forces and Bushido combined together to give you teachings about bravery and courage and applying that into entrepreneurship with Tulam. Let's dive into the video.
To become a dragon, the koi fish swims. He swims against the current of life, swimming upstream to the top of the mountain, swimming, and sometimes the current's so strong he washes it back, and yet he takes another path. And somehow he swims up to the mountain, and it says that when this koi fish swims to the top of the mountain, as he crests, he becomes a dragon, and that is enlightenment. So when I worked on myself, I realized that it's very Confucius, but we're not perfect, right? And I worked on myself, and in doing that, I had the energy to help others, right? And I had the energy to believe in myself. Another thing is courage. Okay, so let's talk about courage, right? In the military, we talk about courage. Look, I've seen some of the most brave men in the world. I serve alongside them, heroes. That took a bullet for this country, that died for our freedoms, heroes. But the thing was, when some of my peers, when they got out, they were not able to move past that energy. Look, it's a powerful energy. War, hate. The thing is that when you get out of the military, were you brave enough? Do you have enough courage to believe in yourself? Look, I've seen commandos blow a door and go through that door as rounds are slinging at us. But do you have the courage to believe in yourself? And this is what I mean. If you only have $10,000 in your account and you have no other job, are you willing to place that on the line for a belief, an image of who you want to be? That could be a product, that could be schooling. Are you willing to do that? And that takes courage, right? And let's just say when you start on this journey, how many people tell you you're not going to make it? You're not going to make it. It's too hard of an industry. Who are you to be a brand? I heard it all. Do you have the courage to believe in yourself? And that's very hard being an entrepreneur, because you do doubt yourself sometimes, but that's the thing, is the Bushido code. It is courage. It is loyalty. It is duty, right? It is honor. So you could take a code and you can apply it to being an entrepreneur, you apply it to being a human, right? But for me, it was just that. Discipline. Discipline that I learned in the military, look, it was the small things. When I first came in the military, when we talk about discipline, when I first came in the military, Fort Benning, Georgia, right? Middle of summer, infantry training. The first thing that I learned from the military was how to properly make a bed. 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle, properly tucked. How to make a bed. We're commandos. Well, I was wanting to be. But the thing is, what I realize now being an entrepreneur is that it's the small things. It's the small things. If a bed is not made, is that right or wrong? If the dishes is not washed, is that right or wrong? The answer is not right or wrong. is what you perceive as a standard. What is your standard? You know? And when I was taught making a bed to standard, right? And how I apply it to the world today is you make your bed, you make it with pride, and you make it, right? And because that momentum, that win, that small little victory, wash the dishes, a small little victory. Getting up early, that small little victory. Doing physical training, that small, it becomes habit. It becomes habit. So when you focus on the little things, it matters, because those little things add up to something big, and that applies to being an entrepreneur. You have to have discipline. You have to be willing to work harder than anybody else. Anybody else in the room, and I tell you, man, people don't see it, but look, I was up at 2, 3 o'clock, and some days I didn't sleep. I doubted myself many times. You know, and Masashi Miyamoto Ronin, step by step, walk your journey of 1,000 miles. As people doubt you, walk your journey of 1,000 miles. As you doubt yourself, focus on what's important. So I was able to take all those valuable assets and apply it to business. It teaches you to be a leader. You have to be a leader in the military. You go to leadership development schools. You know, as a Green Beret, I had to train, you know, FID forces. I had to be a leader, you know? So I took that aspect of leadership and I brought it into the military. My strict upbringing, it taught me to do shit that I don't want to do. And what is discipline? Discipline is being able to do shit that you don't want to do, right? Based off on what is your end state? What do you want to be? You know, look, people say too, why do you get up so freaking early? Because it's hard. It takes discipline. I don't want to get up that early. It takes discipline, right? So it's about doing stuff you don't want to do, right? And that's what the military and my strict upbringing taught me, but also what the Special Forces taught me was to be like water, to be able to form with my environment. At this stage of my life, I had to renew my mind, right? I had to renew my mind with how I believe on who I want to be, right? So as a business owner, I had to change the way I view the world. And I learned that through the military, through my strict upbringing, and also, you know, my discipline as in allowing my mind to adapt to the environment. You know, my mother told me once, you know, she said, it doesn't matter the conditions or circumstances, right? So the thing is, look, in life, we're gonna have bad deals. We're gonna have a bad spot where, you know, we messed up. We lost our way. Look, sometimes when the journey is so hard, you're gonna lose your way, right? You're gonna lose your way. But the thing is that we have a choice, you know, in this journey.
Thank you so much to Tulam for this. I'm going to link his stuff down below. He is such an interesting teacher, taking the teachings from Bushido and 23 years of experience in the Special Forces delivers us this message. We have documentaries coming out and many more projects specifically around Tulam that were filmed 6 months ago that nobody has seen. So if you want to see that, please, if you subscribed, thank you and fantastic. But if you haven't hit that notification bell yet, please hit it. We have some incredible projects coming out with Master Shahung Yi as well from the Shaolin Temple Europe that nobody has seen yet. And also, for our channel members who click that join button, we do have an exclusive video coming for you this week as well. So thank you so much. And also, everybody who supported us at Mulliganbrothers.com with the Inspire Change t-shirts, the Hardest Work in the Room t-shirts, and the Rise and Grind t-shirts. Thank you so much. You make this possible. All the profits from the link in the description go back into making this content. And also, I want to say a massive shout out to our whole team and the whole Mulligan Brothers family on Instagram, at Jordan Mulligan Brother, at Luke Mulligan Brother, at William Mulligan Brother, and at Neve Mulligan X if you want to see what we get up to. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.